Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss problem number 13 from NeetCode 150, which is container with most water. So this is the agenda of the today's session: understanding the problem statement, walk through examples, discuss brute force approach with time and space complexity, then discuss optimal approach with time and space complexity. So let's understand the problem statement. You are given an integer array height of length n. There are n vertical lines drawn such that the two endpoints of the ith line are I comma 0, I comma height of I. Right. So this is a line contain this two points, right? x1 y1 x2 y2 something. Find two lines that together with x-axis form a container such that the container contains the most water. Return the maximum amount of water a container can store. Notice that you may not slant the container. So this is the constraints. N represents the height of length of the height input array. N varies from 2 to 10 power 5. Height of I lies in between 0 to 10 power 4. Okay, so let me present the screen. So this is the example, given example. So there are totally nine is the length of the height input array, right? So they have given one height input array contains 1 8, if you see here, 1 8 6 2 5 6 2 5 4 8 3 7, right? So I pointed these lines based on the statements given in the problem, right? So I comma 0, I comma height of I. So I comma 0, I comma height of I. Here I represents the indexes in the index of the particular height, right? Height of I. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Basically this actually this in this point first value represents x-axis and second value represents y-axis. So this x-axis is represents the index of the height of I, right? That's why this is 0 0 1 0 2 0 3 0, and here this is I comma height of I, right? So this also represents the index value, right? And y value represents the height of I. So I hope this plotting of value plotting on the lines is clear. So as per the problem statement, what we need to do is find two lines that together with x-axis form a container. Okay, so let me first take this particular line. What if I take this two lines, right? So I could form, this is the container, right? So this is the container I could form. This much I could form, this much I could able to fill up. This is the volume. So this much water I can fill up water in this particular area only, right? So this is one area I could calculate. So if you calculate the area of this thing, what we will be getting is let me place here. So what we will be getting is, so 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0 into what? It should be min of 1 comma 8, right? So it will be again 1 into 1, which is 1 only. So only one volume of one water I could, one amount of water only I could able to hold this point. So this is one value. Okay, fine. So what if I take so what if I take this these two lines, right? In this case I could fill up water in these areas, right? So I could fill up water in these are all the place I could fill up the water. So here also everywhere I could able to fill up. So this is the area basically, right? This area I could able to hold the water. So if you calculate the area of this thing, what we will be getting is 2 minus 0 into minimum of what, 1 comma 6. What I will be getting is 1 comma 2 into 6, sorry, 2 into 1, which will be 2. So 2, first I found what, first I found 1 was my answer. One amount of water I was able to hold. First I was able to hold one amount of water, then I calculated 2 is the value, 2 amount of water I could hold, right? Okay, fine. So next, what if I take this, sorry, what if I take this much area? What if I take a line, this full area, right? In that case, so this much fully. So if this is the two lines, if this line, if I took this line and this line, how much I can able to hold hold water is that 3 minus 0 into minimum of what, 1 comma 2, sorry, 2, right? Yes, 2. So it will be 3 into 1, which is 3. Now I've derived that, okay, I could able to hold 3 amount of water if I took line number 1 and line number 4. So okay, fine. So this is one possible way. What if I took first line and this particular line, means this line? In that case, I could able to hold water from here to here, full area I could able to hold, right? So this is the place in where I can able to hold water. This time the area I could able to hold water is that 4 minus 0 into minimum of what, 1 comma 5. Again it will be 1, so 4. Okay, this time I arrived 4. This is a better answer, right? This is a better answer, 4. Okay, fine. So what if I take line number 1 and line number 5? This, if I take this much, then I could able to hold water this much areas, right? Fully, like from here, from this point to till this point, fully I could able to hold water, right? I hope this particular section forms a kind of a rectangular, and if I want to calculate the amount of water that I could able to hold in that container is calculated using the formula, which is A into B. A represents the height and B represents the width, right? That's why this is represents the width and this represents the height. Let me also, this is width and this is height. Okay, fine. So okay, what if I take this thing? So again it will be 5 minus 0 into 5 minus 0 into minimum of 1 comma 4. I will be getting 5 into 1, which is 5. Now I got the answer, which is better than the previous answers that I found, right? 5. Okay, fine. So what if I take line 1 and line 6? In that case, I could able to hold water from here to here, right? So again, I will be getting the container volume amount of water I could able to hold will be, like, area will be 6, right? So if I take 1th line and this much 7th line, then I could able to hold water from here, this point to till this point, right? In that case, the area, the amount of water I could able to hold will be 7. If I take these two lines, the amount of water I could able to hold in that particular container, like what I'm telling, like if I take this particular line and this particular line, I could form this is the rectangle I'll be forming, right? This is the area. So I need to calculate basically the area of this particular chosen rectangle. If I chose this two lines, this will be my area of this forms a rectangular shape, and I need to compute the area. If I compute the area, I'll be getting 8, right? So basically here I am figuring out every possibility, and in every possibility I'm getting some area value, right? And among those area value, I'll be keeping the maximum area, right? So the brute force approach is that what we will be doing, if I take this point, I'll be trying, what if this is my second point, what if this is my second, what if this is my second, what if this is my second line, right? So this is the checking every possibility. Second, what I will be doing, okay, what if this is my first line, I'll be trying these many points, right? If this is my line 1, I'll be checking what if this is line 2, what value I am getting. Then I'll be checking again what if I take this is line 1 and line 2. Then I'll check the another possibility. If this is line 1 and this is line 2, how much area I will find, right? Again another possibility, if this is line 1 and this is line 2, what is the area I'll be getting. So checking every possibility, every possibility is the brute force approach, right? So let me code that thing to clearly make you clear. So this is the length of the input array n represents, so into max area equal to 0. So brute force approach, this is like checking all the possibility of lines, pair of lines, I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. So for another pair I'll be writing j equal to I plus 1 and j is less than n and j plus plus, right? So into width is equal to j minus I, and into height is equal to math dot min of height of I, math dot min of height of I comma height of j, and area equal to w height, width into height, and max area equal to math dot max of max area comma area. Finally I'll be returning the maximum area. Let's run this code. Hope this should work. Okay. Okay. But if I submit this code, I'll be getting the TLE error, because if you see the length n height dot length at the maximum, it will be 10 power 5. So this the time complexity of this approach is order of n power 2, and space complexity is order of 1. So 10 power n square means 10 power 5 into 10 power 5, it will be 10 power 10. Definitely it will give us time limit exceeded error. Okay, so we'll need to optimize this particular algorithm, right? So okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another in which I'll be taking this okay. So checking every possibility is the brute force thing. So how can I able to optimize that particular process, right? Okay, so what we are going to do, what we can think is, what if I place two lines? Basically you need to pick two things, right? So this is line 1, and this is line 2. Let's say this is line 1 and line 2. If I take these two things, right, how much water do you think, how much water? I hope this is clear. Let me also clearly make it. So this is this is line 1 and this is line 2. In this case, how much I could able to keep is only 1 second. So in this case, line to line 1, so this is 1 2 3 4 5. So it will be 8, width value will be 8 minus 0 into minimum of 1 comma 7, right? So I will be getting 8. So 8 is the one possible answer I found. Okay, fine. So comparatively, so here I'm trying to use the 2 pointers approach, right? So compare this line with this line, right? So this is low, this is small height, right? So moving this pointer forward may give, like it'll open a path to find my answer, right? So what I'm trying to tell here is I will be moving this particular line 1 as line 1 into this place. So this will be my line 1 next, right? In that case again I'll be getting 8 minus 1 into minimum of 8 comma 7, right? In this case I will be getting 8 into 7, which is 42. Is it correct? 8 minus 1, yes, minimum of 7 comma 8. This is 8. Okay, fine. So 8 minus 1 gives me 7. Sorry. 7 into 7, which is 49. Oh my god, I found a better answer, way better than the previous one, right? So this will not be the better answer. I found one better answer, which is 49, which is way far better than the previous one. Okay, fine. So if you see these two lines, comparatively this line is better than this line, is larger than this line, right? In that case, what I will be doing, I'll be moving this pointer from here to here. So this will be my line 2. Again, in this case, I will be getting, okay, 7 minus 1 into minimum of 3 comma 8. So I'll be getting 6 into 3, which is 18. Since I have already found better answer 49, so 18 is not a better answer. Okay, fine. So I need to compare this and this now. So this height is greater than this height, right? So moving this pointer will not give me the better answer that I'm looking for. So what I will be doing in that case, I will be moving this pointer from here to here. This will be my line 2, right? So in this case I will be getting, okay, 6 minus 1 into minimum of 8 comma 8. So 5 into 8, which is 40, but this is not the better answer because I've already kept 49, right? Okay, fine. So this time these two lines are equal, right? In this case, what I can do, I can move any pointer. Let me move this pointer since it is not moved recently. So this will be my line 1, right? So in this case I will be, okay, in this case I'll be getting, so 6 minus 2 into minimum of 6 comma 8. So 4 into 6, which is 24. This is not the better answer because I've already kept 49. I hope this 2 point, okay, let me complete. So since this is the greater line, I will be moving this particular line 1 further. So this will be my line 1 next. So now again 6 minus 3 into minimum of 2 comma 8. 2 comma 8 gives me 3 into 2, which is 6. It's not a better answer, right? Because I've already kept 49. So since this is smaller, I will be moving this line. So now this time this will be my line 1, right? In this case I will be getting 6 minus 4 into minimum of 8 comma 5. So 2 into 5, which is 10. This is not the better answer. I have already found a better answer, right? So again I will be moving this pointer, because if you check this line and this line, this is the smaller line, right? So I will be moving this line. This will be my line 1. So now 6 minus 5 into minimum of 8 comma 4, right? This is, yes, 4. So 1 into 4, 4. This is not the better answer. Now if I move this pointer, it's a termination condition, right? So yeah, I hope this approach is clear. So I will be taking line 1 is equal to 0. I am putting line 2 is n minus 1, right? While line 1 is less than line 2. Okay, so here what I will be doing, int width is equal to line 2 minus line 1, line 1, int height is equal to minimum of math dot min of height of line 1 comma height of line 2, and then into area is equal to width into height, and max area is equal to math dot max of max area comma area. That's it. So if height of line 1 is greater than height of line 2, in that case I will be moving line 2 one step, else I will be moving line 1 one step. Let me run this code. Okay, so this is the optimal approach, and here I used optimal approach using 2 pointers. So the time complexity is what? This time complexity is linear time, right? Order of n, and space complexity is order of 1, which is constant. I submit this code. This will definitely work because the algorithm will take order of n time for execution. That's it. I hope this will be useful for you to solve this problem. Thank you very much.